All right, back on Sports Radio 810 WHB, and we are joined by a very special guest, good buddy of ours from Boulevard Brewing Company. Adam Hall is here, and he brought goodies for me, and I'm really excited about that. Adam, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. It's so great to be in front of people again. I think the last time I was here, we had masks on. I felt a little muffled the whole time. So, yeah, this is great.
Yeah, we've all got our vaccinations now. We're getting back out there a little bit. I'm sure that's exciting for Boulevard right now as well. More events coming back online and all that, right?
Yeah, more people going out to bars and restaurants. We're starting to see things open up more. It's great. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time to be a beer drinker.
You guys got a couple of cool things here. You brought me treats, and that always excites me. I got my glasses ready to go here and have some beer. So let's jump into that. What did you bring me? Let's tell me which one you want to start with.
Well, so
here.
baseball season is in full swing right now, so we thought it'd be good to bring two beers that we have that kind of celebrate baseball. Let's start with the one we're going to drink. Right?
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it.
So this beer is called Tip Your Cap. Last year was the 100th anniversary for the Negro Leagues of baseball, and they wanted to celebrate it and have a big centennial anniversary, but obviously last year was we all know. So they pushed back some of their celebrations, but that gave us an opportunity to jump in and say, hey, we want to help promote it too. So we brewed this beer called Tip Your Cap. It was based on an awareness campaign they did last year where they asked people to actually tip their cap, to the league. So it's a really light, easy drinking blonde ale. It's meant to pack your cooler, take to the K, tailgate, really easy drinking. But what's really cool about this is we are donating $1 per case sold nationwide directly to the museum.
Wow.
And also trying to raise awareness and drive people to go check out, because it's one of the best things that Kansas City has to offer.
What a treasure.
It really is a treasure, and Bob Kendrick is just amazing. He's done great things there. So we are just really excited to be a part of that. So we just made a really easy drinking, what we call, even like you look at the style tag, it says baseball beer.
Okay, I feel like it could easily be had out of the can, but we're going to pour it into one of these tall steins. You guys show me the proper technique. You tilt the glass a little bit, let it slide down. Is that
I like
the best
to tilt
way
the
to
glass,
go?
let it slide. We want to have a nice, kind of a nice big head there, but not too much. You don't want it to roll out of the glass. And top it off there.
All right.
Perfect.
Tell me how I did here. Is that all right?
It's not on the table, so I think you're doing great.
Yeah, okay. You got a little bit more. Hey, cheers.
All right, cheers. Yeah, thanks.
So this is a blonde ale is what we call this.
Yeah, it's a light, easy drinking blonde ale. That's not too bitter, not too sweet, not hoppy. This is a beer that we want you to drink when it's hot outside in the parking lot as you're getting ready to go into the K.
Perfect. That is good stuff. That's great. Yeah, and that makes you want to have a hot dog with that.
That's exactly right. And that's what we say. It pairs really well with popcorns, peanuts, hot dogs, and extra innings. Yeah.
So $1 from every
case sold.
Every case sold goes, and that's nationwide.
That's wherever this is. We did distribute it nationwide. So if you see it on the shelves, you know that when you purchase this, not only you're getting a fantastic beer, but you're also helping out a fantastic organization.
You know, it's funny. I was telling you this earlier. I got a group of buddies that I went to college with, and they've kind of scattered all over the country, and I've been talking to them about, you got to take a guy's trip back to Kansas City sometime. Let me show you around a little bit. There's all these places they don't know about and haven't seen.
Sure.
Or places that they've heard a bunch about but haven't been back to town to check out.
Absolutely.
Boulevard is one of them.
Bring them to the brewery.
Of course. And then the Negro Leagues Museum is another one.
Yeah.
And that's one of those ones, too, where we live here in town, and I'll get down there sometime, but there's not that sense of urgency because you live here. When your buddies come to town, let's get them there.
That's the time.
Because it's something that you'd be super proud of. So
Absolutely.
That's awesome you guys are tied in together like that.
We're very, very happy and very honored, really, honestly, deeply honored and humbled that they were like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
We had Bob down to the brewery when we packaged this beer. He pulled the first beer that came off the canning line, just kind of a ceremonial first, like a first pitch, first can.
Yeah.
And it was great. They've been wonderful to work with, and they've been terrific partners, and we're just, like I said, just deeply, deeply honored. And it's a great beer.
Really good. This is delicious stuff. All right, what else? You brought us in the big bomber here too.
Yeah, so this big 750 milliliter beer, it's called Back to the K. We're the official craft beer sponsor of the Royals, and there's few people we love as much as our boys in blue. But we also know the last year was a bit wonky. People couldn't get out to the K. Mm-hmm. So this year we thought we'd brew a beer to kind of celebrate, like a big celebratory, champagne bottle, to celebrate getting to go back to see baseball, to get your butt in that seat, to hear the sights and the sounds of Kauffman Stadium, see the players, be amongst the fans. And this is a beer just to celebrate that. And if you notice, I don't know, it's, we hit a lot of stuff on the label here, but if you look on the right side of the label, you can see the the cat leotard guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I actually had to, when we were designing this, we were just kind of like, we wanted to recognize some of our quirkier fans, and I had to reach out to both of those guys, to John and Paul. And I was like, hey man, we'd like to use your likeness, like an illustrated form to put on the label. And they were absolutely enthusiastic about it. So, and this beer's, it's available mainly in the region. You can get it in Kansas City, like Lawrence. I think maybe it's gone as far as Columbia, but this is really just to celebrate getting back to baseball. And Boulevard is we're well known for our saisons, so we thought an easy drinking, like really crisp saison would be a good beer to celebrate with.
Okay, now am I wrong? Is that a little more alcohol content with the saison, or is it right around the?
So it's nebulous. Like there's a pretty wide range. So like the tip your cap is like 4.2%. Like we want you to be able to drink the 6-pack and still enjoy the game.
Yeah.
This is a little bit higher ABV. Like Tank 7, which we're well known for, is 8.5%. That's a big beer.
Yeah.
But the Back to the K, we dropped the ABV down just a little bit to 5.9, so just under 6%. So it's still accessible, still easy to drink. Yeah.
Accessible, but you're gonna have a good time.
Right, yeah. So the tip your cap, we want you to drink a lot of them out of beer mugs.
Yeah.
The Back to the K, celebrate with like a champagne flute. You feel fancy while you're drinking your beer.
I'll tell you what, either way, you got me in the mood for baseball right now, and these are great ways to celebrate this. I mean, it's just exciting to get back out there, isn't it? Back out to whether it's going to a Monarchs game, going to a Royals game, whatever you're doing. I mean, it's or just, I would say this too. I'm excited to have friends over to watch games and sit on the back deck, all that stuff. This would be perfect for those things as well.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep. Celebrate at home, tailgate, and your driveway gate, whatever it's called.
All right. So once again, I'm just going to wrap it up here with I'm going to show everybody here the Tip Your Cap. This is the Tip Your Cap baseball beer right here. $1 of every case goes to the Negro Leagues Museum, and then we got the Back to the K Saison Ale right here. All through Boulevard. Adam, thanks so much for the time, man. This is a lot of fun.
Happy to be here. Always, yeah.
Anytime you bring us beer, you're welcome. That's the way I look at it. That's Adam Hall from Boulevard Brewing Company, and we'll have more of this as the season goes on.